What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to another comic book review video where I say words about a comic that I read, and you, the magically delicious, listen. It is I, your crazy Nicolas Cage, your steward of Gundor, your genius, billionaire playboy, basic YouTuber philanthropist, SuperCliff. And would you guys be ever so kindly as to smash that like and subscribe button, because every little bit helps in this crazy YouTube world. And today, guys, we are back at it with everyone's favorite acrobatic adventurer, Nightwing, issue number 83, written by Tom Taylor, drawn by Bruno Redondo, and the colors by Adriano Lucas. And without further ado, let's get freaky. Alrighty, folks, so our story begins immediately right after issue number 82, where upon Dick learning that Melinda Zuku's his half-sister, his father having had a relationship with her mother prior to Dick's mom and dad getting together, the villainous Blockbuster and basically the entire Blüdhaven police force show up and begin surrounding Mayor Melinda Zuku's complex due to believing that Nightwing had broken into her building. And to make matters worse, Blockbuster is standing literally right outside Melinda's door. And with Blockbuster being clearly a patient man, he lets the commissioner know that it will give him 2 minutes to pop out. And once the 2-minute mark hits, that's when I'm going to go in. And Christ on a bike. The way Blockbuster says this is just absolutely terrifying. He's a big guy. Meanwhile, Dick is trying to strategize, trying to come up with some sort of exit strategy because he knows that he has at least seconds before the cops begin to break down the door. Now, this is where Melinda tells Dick the truth about her criminal lifestyle. Because remember, folks, from Dick's point of view, she's still a criminal. And right now, she's the mayor of Blüdhaven, a puppet for Blockbuster. Yet despite all of this, Melinda tells Dick that she has been doing this for a long time, taking down criminals from within their organizations, thus helping out the FBI, and it's why a majority of her FBI file is redacted. She's essentially a mole for the FBI, and she plans to take down Blockbuster the same way, from the inside. And thus giving her the benefit of the doubt, Nightwing trusts Melinda. Therefore, assuming Nightwing had broken in, the three of them decide to work this narrative into their favor. And so once Blockbuster kicks his way through Melinda's home, he finds her and her partner tied up to a couple of chairs, making it look like as if Nightwing came here to extract information about Blockbuster. And they tell him that he escaped and went out the window. And immediately we see the villain burst through the wall to give chase to our hero. And as the two of them begin to face off one another, Barbara radios over to Dick, reminding him that he's in no shape to fight, let alone fight Blockbuster. And so once Blockbuster begins to charge towards him, Nightwing uses his acrobatic skills to avoid his punches, dancing around him with ease. Now, knowing that he's just not quick enough to land a punch, Blockbuster orders his men, who are flying the helicopter above, to open fire on Nightwing, using the chopper's Gatling gun. However, this is where Dick manages to get an idea. And so from here, he charges right for the helicopter. And as fast as he can, Nightwing jumps off, and via his baton sticks, he grapples his way onto the chopper, tagging the police man in the Gatling gun at the same time. And as Dick is performing this impressive stunt, we see that the way he's doing this is similar to the Flying Graysons. Dick is swinging back and forth via his batons, taking out bad guys like a Flying Grayson, like a Flying Nightwing. Sounded catchy in my mind. And alas, folks, once all of Blockbuster's cops are detained, Dick uses the helicopter as his escape vehicle. Afterwards, Nightwing returns back to his home, and upon arriving, both Barbara and Tim help Dick to his bed, where he instantly passes out. 2 days later, yep, you heard correctly, 2 days later, Dick finally wakes up. Barbara lets him know that Tim's been patrolling in the meantime, and so far, there's been no sign of the villain Heartless. Now, Dick tells Barbara that there is something he needs to do, something that can help out the people of Blüdhaven. But before he does anything, he needs to talk to those closest to him. And this is including people such as Leslie Tompkins, the Titans, along with Lucius Fox. But out of all these people he's talked to, the one he's most interested in talking to is the one and only Superman. And with Nightwing making his way over to Metropolis, him and Superman chat on top of the globe at the Daily Planet. Now, when it comes to Superman, he's one of the DC Universe's heroes who's given Dick some of the best advice. But also, Superman is Superman. You know, like, he is the universe's beacon of hope. He is the person whom everyone looks up to, even Batman, though he'll never admit it. More importantly, Superman, according to Dick, is the most human person that he's ever met, and it's one of his many highlights. And though Superman is an alien, at the end of the day, he grew up on a farm! And, that movie. He's married to Lois Lane, he's a father. So in the end, Superman is more human than he is Kryptonian. He represents the best that humanity has to offer. And it's why Dick is addressing whatever it is that he wants to talk about with Superman, rather than Batman, who can definitely be a bit cynical at times. Now, before Superman takes off, he lets Dick know that he's probably going to be gone for a bit. And because of that, he wants him to look after John during his absence. And because Tom Taylor is writing Nightwing and Superman, Son of Kal-El, it makes sense, comic synergy. The next day, we pick up at Nightwing's apartment, where we see a ton of news vans and media outlets present, because prior, Dick revealed that he is the newest billionaire in Blüdhaven, which in total is probably like 2, him and Blockbuster. And because of this, he's called for a press meeting. But before Dick makes his way outside to deliver his statement, him and Barbara kiss. And with this kiss, Dick is feeling super confident, and thus he makes his way. And it's here where Dick delivers his speech, telling everyone that he's a recent billionaire, yet it's his belief that one person shouldn't have all this money to his or herself, while so many others have so little. Therefore, he's decided to give his money away. He's using his money to establish public affordable housing, employment access, along with anything else that can help those who are sinking to be saved, nor to be forgotten. And therefore, the program that Dick has created to help the people of Blüdhaven and its poverty will be called the Alfred Pennyworth Foundation. And holy shit, what a beautiful idea, but also a clever one too. Pennyworth. Get it? Penny. Anyways, after the speech, everyone who Dick knows hits him up, including the Batman family text group, but also Batman. Batman himself calls Dick, letting him know that he has honored Alfred today, and he couldn't be any more prouder of him than he is right now. However, not everyone is happy about this, including Blockbuster, but it also includes Heartless, because apparently Heartless has plans for Blüdhaven, and what Dick is announcing could very well, destroy his future plans. Therefore, Heartless states that he'll have to take away Blüdhaven's heart. He'll have to take out Dick Grayson. And that, folks, was Nightwing, issue number 83. And holy crap, what a phenomenal conclusion this was for Tom Taylor's first arc of Nightwing. Hot damn, this issue was a tearjerker from start to finish. Everything about this was right. Everything was paced and handled brilliantly and carefully, especially the whole half-sister thing. And, although I don't particularly care that Dick has a lost sister, that trope I'm very sick of. The fact of the matter is that, Tom Taylor here, he manages to work it in very, very well. And it's done in a way that doesn't damage Nightwing's father, and by no means did it damage the Flying Grayson legacy. So again, major props to Mr. Taylor. Just, you can write stories. And not only did the Melinda Zuko story finish in a non-rushed manner, but this issue was also a fantastic tribute to the character of Alfred. And boy, it was well earned, because one of the things I have noticed when it comes to Alfred, to which I see a lot of people both from comic and non-comic readers, is the parental mentor role Alfred enforces within the Batman mythos. At least for me and for other comic book readers, I feel not a lot of people give Alfred the credit that he deserves by being a watchful anchor. And just the fact that Alfred's gone, it really sucks. And so seeing Taylor pay such a beautiful tribute to the character was fantastic. The art by Bruno Rodano continues to be excellent. A lot of the pencils have the simplistic nature to them, allowing a ton of extra space between objects to be highlighted and detailed by the magnificent color work by Adriana Lucas. And side note, is Lucas on that new Aquaman Becoming mini? Because if so, I'm going to pick the shit out of that book. That book's going to be sexy. But yeah, overall, this was a fantastic issue and a fantastic arc. And I'm so down for more Nightwing. And I'm curious and scared at the same time to see what this Heartless fella has planned moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, Nightwing, issue number 83 gets a 10 out of 10. Giggity goo.